Oh, hello everyone, and welcome. What's today? Monday. Everyone had a good weekend. Hope everyone's week is off to a good start. Hope everyone is surviving and thriving. God, we're already in August. This year's felt like it's just gone by super quick. Too quick. Way too quick. But good news is I am back on the Rowlet hunt. That one. Here we go. Back to it. Get the audio all going so then I can hear them. Oh, and then while I'm waiting, let's get a counter set up. Because I hadn't done that yet. Right, 9,200, that one. But no, everyone's doing good. Everyone's looking forward to the week ahead. Given we are now very much deeply... Well, we've started... I'll say deep... Well, not that deep into August. But we are very much into August. No, do that and then click off of that. Very much getting very quickly into the new, we're now past halfway through the year, aren't we? Let's be real. Button. But yeah, we'll see how today goes. We'll see if there's any possibility of a shiny today. Oh, and then I could do other stuff as well. Great. I love having things set up and having it not knowing what on earth is going on. So good. So good when everything doesn't work. If this keeps doing it, then I need to tweak everything because it's decided that it's going to be a pain for me. Alright, one of those. And then we continue. But yeah, very much earlier today. I was thinking it was going to be slightly later, but I was sitting here not doing anything and I realized actually I can start the stream a little bit earlier. So that's what I did. Get it going. What would it be, like 10 more checks in for the entire day? Because that's all you can get with this Rowlet. So 10 more Rowlet checks is better than no more Rowlet checks. Let me go. Are you on the starters? Soft resetting. Soft resetting. Check them, see if they're shiny, and then reset. Another female, lovely. Do. Back to driving me insane for today. And then I was half tempted to actually not do this today and do raids instead, but I think I'll save that for Thursday. I do think that would be better on Thursday. I mean, we've got 2 weeks. I think the raids go on for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. I've got time to do my part. I want to say I'm at least 50% certain that's what the dealio is. But I will say it's so much quicker to do it on Black Dew than it is on Ultra Moon. It sucks. Okay, it's going good. I hope you're doing well. Hope your weekend was good. Oh, no, didn't want a nickname. God, just get into autopilot mode sometimes. Just too busy in autopilot mode. Good as usual, just came back from listening to Domino. I'm gonna try that. Tomarani by Linda Yamanoto. Let's Stay Together by Al Green. On the Right Side of Darkness. Ooh. Right on for the darkness, even. Ooh. Good music as always. Unstoppable Domino. In English, it means barely pronounceable by me. It means butchered pronunciation, I'm sure. But yeah, it's really annoying me that this I can't be too upset with Tepig, but I can be upset with Rowlet not being shiny. Shame I don't really have time set aside to have time off work to just grind through just a bunch of the resets. That would 100% be the play. Just a bunch of resets just so I can sit down and just go through it. new nickname. Why? I didn't bloody click on this thing. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate it. I was not even clicked on it. Stop. What I get for setting up new stuff. Everything goes wrong. Nothing goes right. God, I really got to stop yawning. I changed my I was gonna say my situation. No, I changed my there's a word for it. Workout today. Normally I do it post stream. Instead today I did it this morning. So I'm hoping that will be better. It might just mean I end up being more exhausted of an evening. Which might not work. Oh, but no, I'm looking forward to doing some more raids. The raids are going to be so cool. Second shiny to claim the ruin of treasures of ruin. Yeah, who knows? I don't know. I really struggle with this hunt. It's very much a love-hate relationship. I love the idea of doing this hunt. I've now hated what this hunt has become. Like, while this hunt was under odds, I loved it. While this hunt was slightly over odds, I think I still loved it. But now it's this far over odds, I hate it. I hate the damn Rowlet. It's gonna be such relief if I ever get it shiny. And I say if because I very much doubt it's a matter of when. Well, yeah. Normally it's a case of it's not a matter of if, it's when. I don't know if I've got much more of this hunt in me to do at all. I think I've fallen out of wanting to do this hunt at all. Rowlet specifically. Tepig I'm still fine on, but Rowlet specifically, I think I've just completely lost the will to do it. And it doesn't make a good experience watching me do something that I clearly am not enjoying to do. Didn't want a nickname. One's good. Let's check it. Nope. Again, I mean, I don't really mind Tepig, I'll be honest. Yeah, I need to see if I can find any kind of more time to work on other bits. He was going to go to McDonald's. What did you get distracted with? Doing a fat C word. Oh, goodness. A fat circumference, Colt. Why is there the was? What did you end up with instead? Car won't start. Oh, there you go then. Ow, battery replacement on the old car, eh? I had to do mine relatively recently. Well, mine had to be done relatively recently. God, yawns are kicking in something chronic. Oh, I hope so, Luna. I hope so. Otherwise, wow, no, I mean, I don't know. I don't think I've got much more of this hunt in me either way for Rowlet. I think I'm honestly sick of it. Myself personally, maybe Colt. I don't know. I'm not a car guy, unfortunately. Welcome in, Luna. Welcome in, Colt. I hope you're both having a good start to your week. Hope you both had a good weekend. English unlocked though? Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. I know for a fact that they are not. I'm just that unlucky. Because like 3 years younger than you? Well, I mean, that means nothing, Cole. I mean, nothing to me. I mean, let's be honest, Colt. I think they have better things to be spying on than you taking your fat ass to McDonald's. Let's be honest, I don't think they care how many times a week or, a day for some people you go to McDonald's. I doubt that's very useful information for them. Let's be real, 99% of the population have nothing to have. Well, the government specifically has no reason to give a damn about you. Insurance companies use the information to spy on you, jacking up the prices. I mean, but that's just the way that well, yeah. So the thing is that that's how the manufacturers make more money, is that they sell the data that the cars generate. And in all fairness, I think the only reason that they jack up the prices is if you're driving irrationally or anything like that. I mean, obviously, everyone has to make their money, right? The car companies sell you what? One car every 10 years, 5 years, whatever. So if they're going to use their computer data, they're going to use all the information that they can get, sell it. Insurance companies buy it up. Companies make money. Insurance companies get to be like, you're driving safe, here's a lower rate, or you're driving bad, here's a higher rate. Just the way that the world has gone. I mean, the only way you can do that, Cole, is to buy. I know, in all fairness, for the most part, it's not all brand new cars. Some brand new cars are, from reputable brands are pretty good, but you kind of do have to go for the old cars. And then the other thing as well is you have to take care of them. That's the other half of the equation that people don't seem to want to take into account with anything. Let's be honest, people nowadays treat things horribly because they know they can just buy a new one. So no one takes care of anything as good as they should do. Be it cars, be it tech, whatever. Because it's, you're just like, well, just buy a new one. And I feel like that's also half the problem, let's be honest. It's a combination of a couple of things, One could be said the manufacturing exporting it. Two could obviously just be the knowledge of general consumers definitely gone down. Want to make sure that your 3DS Hexagon is a safe place and occasionally boot it up. Would it be the family heirloom? I mean, it could be. It could well be. I mean, like I say, I've got a few stuff that would be cool to pass down, but I don't know if I can give them the care needed. Well, I mean, it's a good console. I agree. I think it's an amazing console, but you know, I'm also like, it'd be so cool to pass or to have some of like the original consoles I had when I was younger. You know, PS1, PS1, PS2, PS3, 360. You know, just having stuff like that to share. Definitely something I think would be kind of cool. God damn, I've got to stop the nicknaming. Could be. I have no idea, Colt. I do not listen to the same music you guys do. I have different music. If you think it is, it probably is. I mean, arguably, the only reason I listen to different music is because copyright is a problem. Change the title to Go Gita Band for Life. Yeah, I like the sound of that as well. At some point, possibly. By no means is it going to be soon. Probably not ever, actually. I'll probably give up before it gets to 10K. All right, my green. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your week. Oh no, just other music. So it's the same. It's the only reason I don't listen to copyrighted music on stream. Just in general. Yeah, because YouTube will take it down. And, you know, for the sake of playing copyrighted music, it's not worthwhile. They are indeed catching up. They might surpass it. I mean, in all honesty, Tepig will probably go for a bit while longer. Even, I mean, if Tepig goes 2 times over odds, that's not as bad as Rowlet, but still not good. Will either of them get done this year? Probably not. Would I like them to get done this year? Most certainly. you were to get a Rowlet in 88 more encounters. Do you know what's really annoying about that, Colt? 88 more encounters is like going into potentially the next stream. Which is the only problem with this, is because it takes so long to do a decent number of resets. It makes it so difficult. Hey cow, how are you doing? Here to brag about more shinies or not so much? Cow is the reason that I know this hunt is not physically impossible. I'm just that unlucky. Oh god, there's so many. Well, there's so many that might never ever see the light of day, let's be honest. Too long, Munchie, too long. Let's have a quick look. 4, black 2. We were going with Tepig. Oh, I wanted... Did I count? I did count that, didn't I? Yeah, Gigalith, Pineward, Amoongus, Braviary, and Solosis. I think that's the name of the pre-evolution. Yeah, I mean, albeit that I get Tepig. I just feel like Tepig is more likely though. Oh no, it is. It is Gogeta. It is definitely designed that way, I think. Can you get any of those from Double Grass? That is a very good question, Colt. I don't know, unfortunately. I haven't put that much thought into it. I'm still very much worried. Again, same with Rowlet. I'm still very much just focused on getting these. Because if I don't get these, then there's no point of worrying about everything else. And welcome in, Finn. Hope you're doing well. Hope your weekend was good. Maybe your week is off to a good start. I mean, it would help. It would definitely help. Although I think it would cause me to rage more because of the fact I'd end up probably phasing. Any games you recommend for you other than Pokemon? Other than Pokemon, no. I'd say you can't go wrong with any Pokemon game. In actuality, I don't think I counted that, so we'll count that. But other than that, it's I haven't really played anything else on the DSs, so I don't have any suggestions, unfortunately. Do you want a little encounter for the lols? The next check, other than Rowlet, I think would be a 12,000 encounters. We've done 2 other checks other than Rowlet so far, and neither of them have been shiny. So the next one is at 3 times over odds, which is going to be a bit of a pain. But the problem is, right, I'm actively despising this hunt. Right, I'm getting to the point where I'm just absolutely hating doing this hunt. But then the algorithm seems to push these streams out so much more than other streams. And then I'm like, ooh, number go up. But then I'm like, God, I'm starting to really hate this hunt. Fine, what is Route 9? Ooh, let me focus on Tepig first, Colt. Once I get Tepig, then I'll worry about it. See, I don't mind 23. 9223 is much more feasible in this stream than, what, 9,300 that Colt reckoned. Got any more card opening streams pinned? No. Well, planned? Pokemon cards, no, Cow. Maybe some other cards? But no Pokemon cards yet. I'm still thinking I want to keep my collection sealed for Black Bolt White Flare. I really don't know. Black 2. Yeah, that was the other thing, is there is the potential of version exclusives that I haven't thought about yet. Feel shiny coming today? I hope so. Welcome in, though. Hope you're doing well. Hope your weekend was good. Not opened a single pack. I've not either. Need Y2 to get Solosis. I mean, I have the games. I'm not that worried about getting it. The other option is, do we change it and go with a different Pokemon? Oh, and I have my ETB. I've still got my ETB. My White Flare ETB. I opened the plastic on my tins, so I've got to open my tins now because I've peeled the plastic off of them, but I've got, again, not enough to do like a full opening stream. It would be like an opening 30 seconds. So, and the problem is, realistically, I'm probably not going to open anything until the mega stuff comes. I was going for color though, Colt. That was the thing. I was going for blue shinies, so it kind of needs to be blue. I think I was kind of running out from them, or running out of them. Still haven't opened your prismatic evos. The fact that you guys have got prismatic stuff is insane to me. I've gotten one thing of prismatic. It's insane. That's the problem, Cal, right? Is not wanting to open them. They look so good as kind of just like collector's things that it's kind of like, I don't want to open them. But it's definitely something that might need to be done. But no, I'm trying to be good with my spending. So there's the potential of some stuff that might get done that I might use as an excuse to buy more cards. But I think the next actual opening I'll do will probably end up being a mega opening when I get the booster bundle. I don't think I'm going to open the ETBs. I think I'll open up the booster bundle and then see how it does. Oh, don't worry, Finn. I won't be getting anywhere near 1,000 today. A 1,000 would be 8 streams away if I was to do 100 a stream. Or it would take about 4 hours. So it's about 40 more hours of hunting to get to 10,000. Minimum. If I'm doing it at an optimal rate. It's about 25 an hour. So yeah, definitely for Rowlet, it is a labor of love, but then it also goes to show you how much time I've spent doing Rowlet. If you get it before 10k, you'll buy a membership for a year. Which tier, Cow? I can say that because I think I did do another tier, didn't I? Yeah. I don't think I've ever mentioned that I did another tier. But I would urge you just to do the basic one. Yeah, the cheap one. Yeah, I don't blame you. I do not blame you at all. I mean, you can't go wrong for £12. Definitely worse ways to spend £12. With Christmas, you need to be saving. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Christmas is I was going to say slowly approaching. It's not, though. Christmas is very quickly approaching. Felt like we did Christmas not that long ago, such as buying a prismatic pack. Yeah, a single prismatic pack. Yeah. I'm hoping that in the next little while I can look at collecting more seriously, but I think Flagon on the team already for Black 2, no. I don't know what game you're on about, Cole. For Black 2, no. Was there a specific reason I didn't want Flygon? Other than oh no, I think that was the reason. I think it's a post-game thing, right? It's not something you can encounter on through the game, if I'm remembering correctly, right? That was the one thing with Unova, was that or at least the first game. I can't remember if it's the same in the second game or not. You can get it pre-post game. Maybe? I'm trying to think. Was there a specific reason I didn't want it? I don't have a dragon type. I have a ground/rock type, right? I can turn that off. I don't know why. Sound settings. Let's just turn it up. There we go. Oh, no, don't do that. I wanted to do that and then do that. Outside of it, I'm trying to think. I mean, was there any reason that I ignored it completely? Not getting talked about. It's not talked about how bad it is. I really don't like it, Vin. That's my problem with the line. I'm not a fan of it. But then again, I'm also not a fan of Puplio's design as a Pokemon. I'm not going to bash you for liking it. It's just personally not my cup of tea. There's a few Pokemon that I'm just like, I really don't like the design. I think that's the problem, Cal. Is you wishing me luck. I think that's the problem. You're giving me all your bad luck. I think that's what it is. I mean, I can... But yeah, either way, Cal, have a good night. Thank you for your luck, even if it is causing me to suffer. I mean, I can just do Solosis. Like, I have no problem doing it, Cole. It just means swapping the game over. I have the other games. It's not like I don't have it. And Lunar Zone has a blue eye too. Yeah, I don't know the limit of what I'm thinking counts as blue. check that before I forget. Yeah, it depends. I mean, like I say, I'm not going to worry about thinking about the next hunt until I've gotten Tepig. Same with Rowlet. I have a rough idea what I want to go for team-wise. I'm not going to worry about the order that I'm going to do it in until after I've gotten Rowlet. And that's the problem. That's the dilemma I have in the minute. Because I don't want to map everything out, but then never get there because of the fact that, you know, I haven't gotten a single shot. You know, I've been sitting here for like 2 years trying to get Rowlet, and it's just not working. I'll be honest, I don't care about the nature. I don't think for 95% of my time playing Pokemon, I've never cared about the nature on Pokemon. It's never been something that's factored into me using or enjoying a Pokemon. It just hasn't. But then again, I never did competitive battling. I've never done any of that side of the game. You know, I only ever did the main story stuff. And you can kind of make your way through the games without having the best nature or the best stat distributions. Yeah, okay, it does play a bit into stuff when you're talking about, like, I've seen a couple of Nuzlocke stuff where it's like, because they've grinded so many of these, they get this. Yeah, that's cool and all, but, you know, you're not thinking about that when you're going to do it. You know, it's just a lucky side effect of the thing. And then obviously in the new game, nature doesn't matter at all. Scarlet and Violet, nature doesn't matter at all because you can just change it to be whatever you want it to be. Which is interesting, kind of how priorities shift over the years. Yeah, again, I don't get me wrong, I can understand why people care about it. And I think back in the day when I was doing some battling against friends and whatnot, I did kind of hunt for specific Pokemon. I remember having a speed boosted, hyper trained Excelgor that I used to just decimate back in XY. Because it was just really cool to do, and it was just nothing could outspeed it. I think I still have it sitting in Pokemon Home somewhere. Like, it was insane. I loved it. God damn it. No, stop it. What happens when I'm clicked on stuff? Hate it. Is actually the best type to use for the Elite Four or Ghost type or Dark. For what one? Unova? Oh goodness. Ghost, Fighting. Who else? I remember the Ghost. I remember the Fighting. Who else was the Elite Four members? Oh goodness, this is really tugging on my brain stems. Because there was Marshall, there was then the Ghost Lady in the tower. Was that this one? Am I correct in that? And then who's the other ones? Adler was the champion. Can't remember. Ghost fighting Dark Psychic. Was that the build-up for the Elite Four, really? I have no clue, Carl, I'll be honest. I just kind of go with whatever I've caught on the playthrough. I am a basic boy. Ooh, yeah, Conkeldor. He had Throw and Sork, right? And then he had Conkeldor as well. Those are the only ones that I can remember on his team. Rock Slide, yeah, that's the problem. You can figure it out, Cook. You're a smart bean. You can figure it out. Welcome in, Greg. How are you doing? I hope your weekend was good. Hope your week is going well. Oh, Mean Chow, yeah. Can't remember if I clicked it up previously, but push the random button. I hope so, Finn. I want this to be over. I want Rowlet to be done so I can move on to, I was gonna say greener pastures, but you know, other hunts. I mean, in all fairness, Oak didn't say earlier if it was going to be a Tepig or a Rowlet shiny today. Could be Tepig. That would just be the icing on the cake, you know? Would be the icing on the cake, wouldn't it? Right, let's see. 9223. Let's see if your number is up. Do it now so then I don't forget. Okay, no. Wow, the counter didn't go up. Because it was on a different freaking encounter, that's why. Why does it do that? Yeah, because I keep pressing random buttons. What is your favourite game? You haven't played it yet, getting it in September. That's interesting, Finn. How can it be your favourite game if you've never played it? Don't get me wrong, watching something is definitely a form of experiencing it, but I think to know if it's your favourite, you have to experience it in all of its quirks. Don't get me wrong, it's a really good game. The only reason I missed out on Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon is because of the fact I felt it was, at the time I felt it was too similar to Sun and Moon that I just played through. Grew up watching a Lola anime. That explains it. That explains it. Right, how am I doing for water? I'm doing good. Doing good. Oh, I hope so, Finn. I hope so. But unfortunately, the rule is you get 2 predictions wrong, you get banned for life. So, you know, if it's not, you know, I don't make the rules. Apart from the fact that I clearly do make the rules. You know what I'm wondering? I'm wondering why is this not going up? Pressing the flicking button, trying to get annoyed with it. You know what I was wondering? I'm sitting here wondering, I wonder what Greg is cooking for dinner. My assumption would be something to do steak or chicken or a pastry dish. Those are going to be my three guesses. I mean, curveball would be something like fish or something, but I don't think it's fish. I'm going to go with steak. Or it might be takeaway. It could be takeaway. Nah, I reckon it's going to be cooking today. Vegetarian. Reheated leftovers from Saturday. From Saturday? Sure you don't mean Sunday? The Saturday is definitely, I mean, not that bad for reheated leftovers, is it? Depends what kind of leftovers it is. Vegetarian, nothing wrong with that, Finn. You do you. Cold pizza is lovely. You meant Sunday, you freeze them anyway, so it's fine. So what, you freeze them last night and then get it out this morning to re-thaw? Or did you leave it out and just freeze extra? A bit more of it. I'm very confused. Definitely don't eat frozen pizza. But cold pizza is really nice. I've never been anyone, I'm the kind of person who never reheats it to the manufacturer's instructions. And in case you're wondering, for most pizza places, there are manufacturer's instructions on how to reheat their food. No, oh God. Well, we live in London. Yeah, see, now fridge cold is different. I don't eat fridge cold. I don't do fridge cold pizza. Depending on how much is left and if we've got it from takeaway or not, we'll either leave it on a plate in the microwave and then it gets eaten in the morning, or we leave it in the box in the oven. Never in the fridge. I very much dislike a lot of takeaway stuff cold reheated. You always make one extra. You always make extra. You ate one yesterday, left one in the fridge for the next day, and putting it in the freezer to defrost it. Ah, smart. You're basically, at this point, Greg, a meal prepper. I've almost finished all of my breakfast burritos that I made the other week. Yeah, see, I couldn't do that, Finn. I'm very much a case of if I want to eat something, I want to eat it then and then, not 20 minutes later. Garlic chicken with broccoli and rice. God, Greg's on the real meal prep stuff. How many did you make? Like 10 or 20 of them? Because that's all I can seem to find for meal prep. They just seem to go insane with it. Made biscotti cheesecake and it's delicious. See, gotta be careful with that stuff because a lot of calories. That's what I'm on at the minute. It's trying to watch my calorie intake. Can't eat the good stuff. The real problem. Because it's so delicious, but so bad for you. You only prep for the week ahead. Oh, you're one of those. One of those. I'm not too good to meal prep, but I'm too good to meal prep for more than a week. Freezer's not big enough to do more than that. That's also a consideration. Yeah, but the problem is, Finn, eating good 3 or 4 times a week and then eating like shit other days apparently is not good for you. From what I've seen on the internet diagnosed dietitian here, by the way, is that they're like, you know, gotta treat yourself, but treating yourself too much is kind of another problem in and of itself. That being said, I have been attempting to keep track more of my calorie intake, but I'm pretty sure I'm in a deficit. The only thing is that I need to work out more, which is why I'm starting to work out in the morning more so than anything. Trying to squeeze in, not a lot, mind you, but I'm trying to squeeze in a bit of a workout first thing in the morning. This morning, I did skipping. Tomorrow I'll probably do weights. And then, I'll probably do chest. And then just work slowly through that for a little while. Okay, today you woke up so late you ate 6 digestives for breakfast. Not gonna lie, Greg, I've done that in the past. Where it's just they're open Just have 6 digestives for breakfast. Just have a handful of digestives, and that will be me done. Don't have much upper body strength. I have been actively just trying to work to get fitter in general. I noticed, like, overall my stamina is horrible. So, like, I'm working on cardio, hence the skipping. I just want to, well, ideally I want to just lose a bit more weight. But the primary reason for that is so I could potentially do some cool things that unfortunately I'm limited to not being able to do because of my weight at the minute. Or borderline able to, you know, like I'm on the limit. I had Macy's and Biscoff cheesecake. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with being lazy every now and again. Do you want to know, in my degen days, when I was really degenerate with my eating habits, I would have a digestive, just a plain digestive. I would get Nutella. I would smother it in between them, put another digestive on top, and basically have a digestive sandwich with Nutella as the middle. I don't do that anymore. But man, was it something that I did quite a lot when I was on my larger side. I mean, yeah, you can kind of do it with whatever. I say Nutella. It was probably not proper. You know, it was probably the snidey rip-off, the cheap old stuff. But, you know, it's that kind of thing. Sounds delicious. Yeah. Awful, but delicious. Thing is, you can do it with other stuff as well. You can do it with Biscoff spread. I mean, I assume you could do it with peanut butter. It would be very dry, though, because digestives aren't exactly a hydrating biscuit. So add peanut butter in as well, which also kind of, I find, saps a bit of the moisture out of my mouth. It is definitely not a good combination. But no, I definitely did it with Nutella, chocolate spread. But I've stopped. I've not done it for ages. But unfortunately, you know, it's the cuts that need to be made. That's fine, Finn. Don't apologize. But yeah, very much a case of, you know, lose a bunch of weight. You can't enjoy the delicacies that you used to enjoy when you were much heavier. And the problem is, I'm not even at my goal weight, which is really annoying. Yeah, why not, Finn? Either way, well, thanks for let's try that again. Thanks very much for stopping by. I hope you have a good rest of your week. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Monday. We'll see you later. Nothing wrong with a to-go breakfast though. We'll see. I don't know what I'm going to try and get to today. Oh, no. Can't forget the overnight oats, Greg. You gotta get your oats done. I still think I'm going to make a big batch. I'm going to fill a pot up with it and then just scoop out. Take the measurements of what one batch is and then basically just dump that into a bowl every morning. Separate bowl. I'm trying to think how long it will keep. I think it will keep for as long as the milk will keep in the fridge. The milk in that recipe is the limiting factor, right? So if I did like a week's worth in one pot, you can freeze it. Oh yeah, because you can freeze milk. Did not think of that. No, in theory, yeah, it is freezable. Now here's the question, Greg. Do you put chia seeds in them? Because I've never done that. But I know a lot of recipes seemingly swear by putting them in. Put seeds in them. People pretty sure it's chia seeds. They supposedly are good for fiber, I do believe. Yeah, chia seeds. No, yeah, see, I've never done that either. I was kind of curious if anyone, if you did, and if you thought they enhanced it at all. So what do you put in it, Greg? Me, I'm very basic. I do oats. I do peanut butter. I do maple syrup. I do milk. I think I do chocolate protein powder. I think that's what I do. I've got the recipe saved somewhere, although arguably not that it's a particularly difficult one to make. I mean, I think the main component for all of them is like oats and milk. Kind of everything else is optional. Almond, Greek yogurt, protein powder. 3? 3? 3 scoops? That seems a lot. I know I read somewhere that there was a limit that they reckoned for daily intake. I can't remember how many scoops it was. No, I don't know why in my head I've got 3. That's not for one day. Oh, okay. Okay, I was going to say, I was like, oh, Gordon Bennett, that's a lot of protein powder for a single day. yeah, I'm just thinking, I don't think... I've... No, I think the most ever protein powder I've had in a day maybe like 2 scoops. I mean, again, I've never put Greek yogurt in mine. But then I use full milk, or semi-skimmed. I don't use almond. I know it's probably got better macros for you, but at the end of the day, I utilize what I have. Don't have a lot of almond milk. Although I have recently discovered a cookie dough recipe, edible cookie dough recipe. It's not really edible cookie dough. It basically is, which is ground almonds or almond flour, peanut butter, maple syrup. Oh my god, I've been loving eating that. I've been basically having it every night as my pudding. I make me a batch and I eat it. The only problem I have with it is that, well, it's not really a problem, is that I add vanilla protein powder into it. I had a scoop of that into it. Yeah, the problem is it's not really cookie dough. You know, it's you know, it's almond flour, peanut butter, and maple syrup. The other problem I had, that I do have a couple of other recipes that I've been meaning to try for it, but I've just not gotten around to it. My only other problem with it is just that I don't have the measurements, so every time I'm making it, I'm kind of winging it, which makes it incredibly difficult to track calories and that in it. So it's like, again, I'm not exact with my tracking. I know roughly how much I have a day, but only rough estimates. I don't know the exact amounts. Like, I know my breakfast should be about 400 or 500 calories. I know my dinner is probably the biggest calorie intake of the day, probably at like 1500, probably. It's gonna be a lot. I don't quite think it's 1500. Maybe with dinner and pudding included, it's 1500, but like, I only know rough estimates. But again, that's the 2 meals I eat a day. I've been meaning to potentially look at my dinners and just try and maybe be a bit smarter with what I'm eating. Yeah, I don't think being completely accurate should be the goal either. I think so long as you know roughly, like a rough ballpark, it's kind of as good as you can get with it, right? I think they do it based on weight. I think weight is a factor in terms of calories. Do that, so then I don't forget. I think I'll get Tepig to 600 today, and then that will probably be me done. Yeah. I mean, yeah, again, I don't know exactly either. Again, it's not something I've ever been overly cautious about. I'm trying to make up for potentially whatever I eat that's extra by working out a little bit more. And again, let's be fair. My idea of working out isn't that strenuous, isn't that intense. It might be like max, kind of like a half an hour workout first thing in the morning. But mainly just so I can squeeze it in before work, you know. Quick at home workout, shower, leave for work. So, you know, and the goal is to get slowly, do progressively more with it, the fitter I become. So, you know, it might be that I do half an hour of skipping in the morning. I'm not going to say I can do that, but, you know, it might be I get to that point and I'm like, well, I'm not winded at all. And, you know, I shower, I go to work, I come back and I'm like, well, maybe I'll do an extra half an hour in the evening. I had a moral dilemma today. I had a dilemma today where in my brain I'm going, am I skipping properly? And then I was like, what on earth is even considered proper skipping form? I still don't know the answer. I've only just started doing it. That's the problem, Greg. In terms of like my strength training I've definitely felt that be a bit better, but like the skipping in general, I literally started that this morning. So I have my baseline for now. I don't have, you know, I'll see when it comes to Wednesday if I'm feeling better. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't think you should do it every day. I think the idea is you give yourself a break. Arguably, not that my workout was too intense, but, you know, one day on, one day off. So it's like tomorrow morning, I think I'm going to work on chest, and then tomorrow off, then Thursday, I think I'm going to work on back, and then just kind of do that rotation as we're going through, and then Sunday have it as like a rest day. So we'll see how it goes. Funny enough, I don't want to wear myself out too badly because I do have plans. Sunday, so yeah, that is true. But I also don't want to do it every morning because I don't think it will help me keep up with it. Maybe I should, though. Maybe I should just think about doing specifically the cardio just a little bit more. I feel like for the minute, in terms of strength training, I'm good. I think the other thing I've got to work on, which is going to be a weird thing to admit, but I think I got to work on flexibility a bit more. So last week I did a bunch of I don't know what they're called, hill raises at work, and my legs were sore for like half a week, and I was just like, I don't want to do anything. So I didn't. But I do think I need to just work on more cardio. The problem is, because I am just beginning, I'm very self-confident. I very much have self-confidence issues with working out in general. Hence why I do a lot of it from home. And the problem is that I feel like I don't want to disturb anyone. So I kind of have half an hour in the morning where it's like, right, if I do this now, I won't be disturbing anyone in the house. Because people have left for work and, you know, people are out doing other bits. So I'm like, I won't disturb anyone. So that's when I'm kind of doing it for the minute. Maybe when I'm a bit more confident, I'll be like, right, who cares? It's 9 o'clock at night. I'm going out to do some skipping. But for the most part, I'm very much self-conscious about not causing too much of a disturbance. Also, I've discovered you shouldn't skip bare feet. I did that this morning. I really bloody hurt my toes with the amount of times I was smacking against my toes. I also think the skipping rope is not... The rope we have is just not set for me properly, so it's a bit long. So I have to like have my arms up higher, and I feel like that might be a potential problem as well. No, I haven't skipped in ages. I hadn't. I used to skip back in the day when I did boxing. I haven't skipped for ages. It's more so, I think I was pulling the rope round and then I bashed them on my feet. And it was just me toes. I had me toes out and it was just hitting them just right in the wrong place. You know, like when you stub your toe type area. Just the kind of the tip of the toe. I mean, I haven't really either. I used to, apart from boxing, I used to skip a little bit. I still can, though. I still have the ability to do the one where you cross your arms and then bring them back up. I can still do that. I don't know if that has a name. I'd call it the crisscross, but... Again, I have a video up. That is the boxer skip. Because I was like, I want to get better at skipping. So yeah, we'll see. It's apparently a really good form of cardio. I think it's, 10 minutes of skipping is equivalent to, like a 30-minute run or something like that I remember seeing. That's probably incredibly wrong. But, you know, apparently it is pretty good for you. I'm pretty sure I would take what I'm saying with a grain of salt, actually. Is skipping better than running? Let me look. Not interested in AM mode. Skipping can burn more calories per minute than running. More repetitive stress on ankles and calves. Maybe harder to sustain for long periods. Both cardiovascular exercises, according to Nike, of course. In comparison, running can be harder on knees and hips. God, I really wanted to get back into swimming. I think, funny enough, I think I said at the beginning of this year I was going to get back into swimming, and then I said again in March that I was going to get back into swimming, and then I didn't. And then I've been doing less in the way of physical exercise, just while it's been so bloody hot recently. So yeah, it's one of those. The other thing I need to do is book holiday days off as well. But man, I love swimming. But yeah, I used to swim for ages. But nowadays, I sit on my ass and shiny hunt. Hence why I was thinking I just need to work on my overall fitness. Do I think the skipping will help me with sprinting or anything like that? Probably not, but it's a good place to start. Just get my general cardiovascular health up. I'm happy with my physical strength. I just need to work on the cardiovascular a bit more. And then my flexibility. I definitely think that's one big area where I'm lacking, but could definitely utilize some improvement. You know, ankle mobility, knee mobility, hip mobility. Those kind of mobilities, you know? Not saying it wouldn't be a cool goal. It's not necessarily something that I plan on doing. I mean, it would be a really cool goal. Is obviously doing the splits. I don't think it's physically going to work. I don't want that to be my goal. But, you know, I also don't want to get to that level of flexible. You know, I have no use for that level of flexible. Almost gone through my water. Here we go. That is a liter. The liter done, one streaming. That's the other thing I'm trying to actively do, is just drink more water. I drink a lot of water, but you can always drink more. I think today I'm up to like 2.5 liters of water total. Where did chat go? Greg, did you delete a message? Yes. Did I not read it? That's my bad. Apparently, I don't know when it was. But it was just like, I can tell because it was like all the messages just disappeared from the chat. And I was like, is it broken? I look over and all your messages are still there. And I was like, oh, I forgot it. It doesn't like it if you delete one message. It doesn't matter. It just made me feel bad. Like, oh, did Greg put something in and I completely ignored it? No, I know. I was thinking that. I was like, I missed it. I can't remember if it was anything important or not. God, am I done with this hunt already? Do I want to end Rowlet at 40 checks for today? Yeah, probably do. Probably do. Let's just go and do this. No, that won't work. We'll go back to here. Why not? The problem with how this setup is done is that with it like that, it's just pinging the stuff all the damn time. Do you know what? I completely forgot. Completely forgot that I'd completely set up new stuff for the stream. Be a nice surprise for tomorrow, people. Well, there's nothing happening tomorrow. That's the thing, it will be the Wednesday people. And there's not many people that come to the Wednesday streams. Which is a shame, because, you know, I really like Wednesday streams. But not everyone does. And that is fine. Will I keep doing it? Yes, 100%. Although, we might change it up. I'll have a chat with him tomorrow. We might be doing something different for this Wednesday. Well, those lucky few, yeah, that's true. No, I mean, there's nothing to overly brag about. It was just, I was just like, you know what? I kind of realized for the longest time we never really had a proper. I mean, we had my original starting soon screen. Oh no, I fucked up. But we didn't have. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm gonna say. I don't know why I don't use it anymore. I kind of know why I don't use it. I very much just prefer just jumping straight into it. Especially when it's like, you know, number of resets you can do is limited by how long you're streaming. I'm kind of just like, yeah, I'll just hop straight into it. But I do also kind of need to check that it all works. So do these final two, and then we'll do a quick showcase. And then I think that's me done, because then I can go and do a little bit more editing. Which, by the way, not that there's many people here, but I should have probably promoted this earlier. But if you are in the Discord, in the Sneak Peeks channel, I put potentially the first 2 minutes of an early draft of something that I am working on. I think the total runtime for that first one will be 30 plus minutes. To give you an idea, I think it's 20 hours of recorded footage that is going into that first episode. So it is a lot. I have a lot to sift through. But that's the first 2 minutes done, and it kind of speeds up from there. So we'll see. Oh, don't worry, Greg. I'm gonna say, you know, you do you. You know, at the end of the day, I don't expect everyone to be here all the time. If I did, that would be completely unreasonable of me. That is a shame. No shiny. How many join the Discord? Well, Greg, there is a link in the description. Or, well, actually, I don't know if it works. I was going to say, or !Discord would work, but I don't think !Discord works. So that's just a straight up lie. But no, I was like, you know what we don't have is just like a just chatting area of the stream. So bam, I did this. And then I was like, well, what about, I don't know if the mic and that works over here. We'll see. But then there's a be right back. And then there's also, in the similar vein, a starting soon. That's it. That's all I wanted to show. That's it. Nothing that impressive, but it did take me like way longer than I wanted to admit that it took me to do. So again, primarily because of the fact I was watching so many how to stream videos. They're like, you should start with like a 10-minute section of your stream where you're just chatting. And I'm like, yeah, I could do that. So this is kind of where I'm at with that. So we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? Going forward, it might be how we do things, but I do not know. Or maybe we do it at the end. But either way, unfortunately, no shiny today, which sucks. But it's not the end of the world. Either way, tomorrow, no stream. Wednesday, there will be something. Whether it's something new or something different, I do not know yet. I do need to inquire. And then Thursday, we're doing raids. Fridays, we might also be doing raids. I might just try and get a bunch of raids done so I can do my part for that this week. And then we'll see where the weekend takes us. I know I can't do anything on Sunday, so if there is anything, it will be on Saturday, but probably not because I'm busy Saturday. So I think that is the layout for the rest of the week. Either way, thank you very much for hanging out with me this evening, everyone. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your Monday. I did have to check what day it was. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your week, and hopefully I will see you back here at some point here or maybe somewhere else on the internet. Either way, thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I will see you all later. Bye bye. Did I change this screen? No, I didn't. Bye everyone. Bye.